morning, all of you. So now today we'll continue with this one SHM mixed concept. Then what will happen? We will go for. Just wait. Okay. Good morning, all of you. So today what will happen? We'll go for the mixed concept for in SHM. The same thing actually what we had now. So we'll further continue trying to see that in different types of topics how the SHM concepts can be applied here. Fine. Okay, well, first we'll take the SHM with the gravitation. So if you can recollect the idea of the gravitation. So this is a tunnel. A tunnel is made in this. Okay, this is R and it is made at R by 2. Okay, what is this? This everything is a tunnel. Huh? And I'll shade it. Okay, there's a tunnel. So let m naught be the mass of this planet. So let me have a particle, so which is here. I will slightly displace it. Smooth tunnel it is. We have to find out the time period of oscillations of it. How mg will act? Anybody? So mg should act. How mg? So here I think what is a inside the gravity we know the field strength. So it should be somewhere like this, no? The gravitational force should be in this direction. If you want, you can make the tunnel as horizontal. Here also we can make a tunnel. I just let me take it in this way here. So it is at equilibrium position. I'll slightly displace and release. So it is going to execute SHM. We have to find out the time period of oscillation of that particular particle. Okay, let me take help of the thing. Okay, this is this one. So this is what X you write it. So let this be R. Then how the gravitational field strength here will be equal to E, and that E only what happened will become Fe force. So let this be the theta. So what is the restoring force? Fe sine theta. So therefore this will become Ma equal to Fe sine theta. Ma, what is Fe? G m naught R by R cube. Will I agree this formula? What is the gravitational field strength inside the solid sphere? G m naught small r by R cube into, okay, this will be sine theta. What is sine theta from the diagram? It will be X by R. One m naught R, this is M. I'll write one step. So some of you are asking, sir, from where it is. M into E, no?
Fe will be sine theta. So this should be equal to, what is the field strength inside the solid, inside the planet or inside the solid sphere? M naught R by R cube. Sine theta will be X by R. So G M naught M R cube into X. So M get cancels. So A is equal to G M naught R cube X, that one. And how is this acceleration? Will be opposite to displacement. We are given displacement in this direction. The force, the restoring force is acting here. So that negative sign, I'll bring it here. Comparing with standard equation of SHM. Okay, this will be the expression for the time period. So will it, this time period depends upon this R by 2? So this is like a tunnel, no? Or you can say in mathematics, you call this as a chord. Am I right? This you call it as a chord. Will it depends upon the where the chord is located? So either if it is here or here, the time period is going to be same. You do get some questions where it will be like this, and if a chord is there, what about the time period of oscillations in both the chords? In both the chords, the time period of oscillations will be same. You see location of chord. So either you displace the particle in this chord or in this chord, is going to have the same time period. Can you try to? I think you had such problems maybe in gravitation, but you need concept of like this. So I agree this. So there's a one. If you displace a particle, it will exit SHM here. If you displace particle, exit. What is the time period of oscillation in both the tunnels? Will be same. It is irrespective of the position of the chord. Even the chord is here also, there won't be any problem. You may get any questions based on this. You just have an idea. There's one basic concept. So this is like a time period of oscillations of particle in a tunnel formed in solid sphere, formed in a planet. Oh. I'll get back the screen. I think screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll proceed here. Try to write again. This will be time period of oscillations of particle in a tunnel. Okay, this is the solid sphere planet. I wrote it. Solid sphere or planet, anything. Okay, no. So see, that's what I'm telling this one. At so many places, the idea of this will come into picture. Not only one, at so many places. So we take the next condition. So there's a air ideal gas. There's a piston of mass m. So air pressure, initial pressure, let it be say P, temperature T, volume is V. Monoatomic ideal gas. So let this be an adiabatic cylinder. So there's a piston of mass m. So this is a non-conducting piston, you can write it. So initially it is in equilibrium. I'll slightly display the piston and release, find the time period of oscillations. Find the time period of oscillations of the piston when it is slightly pushed down and released. Okay, there's a basic idea. Okay, now you see that this piston I slightly displaced. I displaced it by distance y and released. We have to find out the time period of oscillations of it. Okay, let's see what changes. First, initially it's equilibrium. No, what are the forces that are acting? P naught E, the weight mg, the pressure force P into E. So let's go for the pressure. Anything will happen pressure. Initially we can say P equal to P naught A plus P naught plus mg by, I think already we know it. Now I'm going to press it. I myself, I'll push it down and release. So then the pressure here, definitely what happened will become P dash. And as this piston is conducting, let the gas undergo isothermal process. So then the temperature remains constant, the volume is going to change. So what are the forces that will be acting here? P dash A, mg, P naught A, and it will accelerate. We have to find out the time period of oscillations of this piston. Okay, how to bring this? So initially we'll go for it. PA minus P naught A minus mg equal to 0. There's the initial thing. So finally, what you can see, P dash A minus P naught A minus mg equal to MA. Will I agree this? Why that M? Because the net force on it will be upward. So because of that weapon, P dash A minus P naught A minus mg equal to A. No, let's do one thing. What is P naught A minus mg? You can write it here. So this everything, shall I bring it? So P dash minus P into A equal to MA. What is P dash minus P? Will be dP. What is dP here? The change in pressure. So let me get into what process the gas will undergo. Isothermal process. How do you can say? Let me give that one. Time period of oscillation piston when it's slightly pushed down and released. Assume that temperature of gas remains constant. Okay, we'll see ourselves. Isothermal process. In isothermal process, we have some basic picture. No, PV equal to nRT. PdV plus VdP equal to nR dt. For isothermal process, what will happen to dt? dt will be 0. dt will be 0. So therefore, this will become PdV plus VdP equal to 0. So therefore, dP, what you can write it as? PdV by V. So dP is equal to minus P dV by V. That much I can replace here. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Put 2 in 1. So then this will become in place of this one dP. So what we can write it as? A into minus P dV by V equal to ME. What is P? Already we have some information. Okay, let me have that one. What is dV? A into Y or A into dy, let me write, no problem. And this is V. V is initial volume, P is initial pressure. So this will become minus P A square V dy equal to ME. Or acceleration is equal to minus P A square MV dy. Okay, see, Y or dy both are same. Change in volume, let me write AY. That is available. I'll write it. What is dV? Change in volume. I think you can notice very clearly. Okay, then comparing this with the standard equation of SHM, the time period is given by. Okay, now we have to be very careful. What is that P? That is initial pressure. The initial pressure what we have, that we have to substitute. And what is V? The initial volume of gas. So what are the P is equal to, what is P equal to? P naught plus mg by A. What is V? Initial volume of gas. What is A? Area of cross section of piston. I think area of cross section of cylinder or piston, both are same. Some very important things are there here. So the problem is not just over who will execute SHM, gas or piston? The piston. Therefore the question has no, find the time period of oscillations of the piston. Find the time period of oscillations of the piston when it's slightly pushed down and released. Okay, this one. So what is the P? P naught plus mg by. Instead of writing, let me write it here only. What is V? Initial volume of the gas. Now, sir, how you can say isothermal? On what basis? It can be adiabatic also. If the time period is very less, the gas will undergo adiabatic process. If the time period is more, then it will be isothermal. Very important. Later chapters, I'm going to take help of this problem. This numerical is going to help us a lot in one of the chapters. If this piston vibrates rigorously, what do you mean by rigorously? It takes less time to complete one oscillation. Rigorous, your language should be very good. If the piston vibrates rigorously, then if it takes less time to complete one oscillation, then the process will become adiabatic. You need not to make it conducting or whatever be that one. If the piston vibrates slowly or time period is more, then it'll be isothermal. Then it'll be isothermal, irrespective of whether the container is conducting or non-conducting. This idea. So in most of the cases, the piston will be conducting or cylinder will be conducting. It is in fact like how the piston moves that will determine what process the gas will undergo. So I'll write, maybe they'll ask you in more than one option. So if it is like this, if piston vibrates more rigorously, then the process will be adiabatic. If piston vibrates slowly or gradually, then the process will be isothermal. Okay, fine. So this is the more than one options. They may test you, so you be careful about this condition. The problem is like this. We have to make some observation. Okay, I think we'll discuss one more problem related to this.
Sir, sir, in the last question, you told that piston is only slightly displaced now, sir.
Slightly in the sense, see, like I think you should be very good in your language. Huh? What do you mean by slightly? I'll just press it and release. No, if it vibrates very fast, see, like the how you display that will not determine. Huh?
Okay, sir.
I think simple. You just press it. No, you press it because the time period is independent of amplitude of oscillation. Am I right? Well, the time period depends upon y. No, not there. Okay, I think some of you are. Okay, I'll change it. Let it be. I made some changes. So dV is equal to AY it is. And now I think, what do you mean by slightly? Slightly means for small value, Y will be very small, that one. Then it's going to execute SHM. So how the piston moves, that will determine what process the gas will undergo. So we'll determine the time period. I think it depends on these quantities. You see mass of the piston, initial volume, the pressure. These quantities will determine. So if this time period is less isothermal, time period is less adiabatic, time period is more, it will be adiabatic. Sorry, if it is more isothermal, less it will be adiabatic. Rigorously adiabatic, slowly or gradually, that will be isothermal. Okay, let me bring ideal gas. So this is having a pressure P naught, okay, P naught, V naught, T naught. Area of cross section of this adiabatic cylinder, let me bring it. Piston, non-conducting. Okay, we have to find out the time period of oscillations of the piston. I have brought spring constant here. Find the okay, what is the basic thing? We are going to slightly displace. We are going to slightly displace this and release. We have to get the time period of oscillation. I have moved it. Now what will happen to the spring? Spring will be compressed. So you can see from here, the spring is compressed. The earlier the pressure, so initially there was a pressure P naught, a pressure force, how much it was acting. P naught A. Spring force, what happened? Initial spring force will be Kx naught. Is it okay? I think it should be no, otherwise equilibrium not possible. No. So what happened? I have pressed the spring myself. I'm an action agent. I'm going to display the piston and the release. So here the pressure, let it be PE. Spring force will act. So then how much of this will be K x naught plus x? Because already there was a some elongation. Okay, I think. No, it will be elongated. No, it will be elongated. X naught minus x should come. No. Okay, this one here. What is that? The natural length of spring is something we don't know that. Let it be. So initial compression, initial elongation of the spring is x naught. If I move towards left, or let it be, let me move towards right. So the elongation decreases. No, there's a force here. No. Okay, wait. Elongation. It should be. It should be in this direction. Earlier, it was having some elongation. So maybe there's a natural length of spring somewhere here. This is x naught. Now, this is x naught minus x. So still it is elongated. How much elongation? X naught minus x, that one. Okay, now the net force will be towards right. What process the gas will undergo? The same thing if I say temperature constant isothermal, temperature also varies, it will be adiabatic, or it can be even general thermal process. To have conclusion, let's assume to be isothermal. Temperature of gas remains constant, T naught. Pressure and volume, they're going to change. Okay, let's write the initial P naught A should be equal to K naught, Kx naught. When it displaced, what is the forces that are acting? PA minus Kx naught. PA minus Kx naught minus x, that one. So this will be equal to PA. Kx naught should be equal to P naught A plus Kx. So this will become P minus P naught. Let the gas undergo isothermal process. I had to define a. So if it is isothermal process, then what we write? PV equal to nRT. PdV plus VdP equal to nRdT. So this will become PdV plus VdP equal to 0. So this will nothing but you can call dP. PdV by V equal to dP. So this Ma is equal to minus PdV by V into A plus Kx. So what is the change in volume? I think A into X. What is P? I think that P is initial pressure. Huh? Oh, so sorry. P is a. This should be, I think. I'll write this in proper form so that it'll be easy for you. Yeah, it should be like this. Initial pressure P naught, initial volume is V naught. This I just slightly modified. All of you try to see this one. What is P? That was initial pressure, no? So P naught. What was the initial volume? It was V naught. That pressures are going to change. So therefore in PV, we should write P naught, V naught. So then they should become equal to MA equal to P naught, V naught. What is dV? dV should be equal to A into X. That was the change in volume. MA is equal to minus P naught A square V naught X plus KX. Okay, this is the equation of SHM. So what is omega square is equal to K by M minus P naught A square B naught, or the time period will be M should be there for both, no? I think, yeah. Or I think we can make it common, no? I'll do one thing. Okay, I think this will be better form. Huh? Let it be here. Y2. Okay, fine. So this will be the time period of oscillation. So like this, what happens? You may encounter different situations here. Huh? You have to be very careful. There's everything on the right hand side. A gas is present. Huh? See, now try to gather, try to make observation in various chapters. Okay, where all SHM is possible. Go back and think on them. So I think you go back to the different types of chapters, some in materials or the books, what happened. Some questions of SHM will be there. Go and try to think. So you may not expect that in SHM or other topics will come. In other topics, you have to search for anything related to SHM is there.
Sir,
Ama.
here in this question, why didn't we use A is equal to minus omega square x, sir?
No, that see, I think this we are at the end of the chapter. At least you should come out of the mathematics thinking. Here, that negative sign, how it will come. So when you displace this, how that displacement towards right and the acceleration towards left. I would have started negative sign. You'll get confused.
Okay, sir.
I think this one, because I just wanted you to learn concept. If I bring negative sign, also what do you mean negative sign? This force is acting opposite to displacement. To show that negative sign has to be brought, students will get confused. That's why I avoid it. This
Okay,
acceleration be directed proportional negative. If you want, you can introduce here. Sir, how come suddenly you will introduce? So it should be started from here. Okay, it'll come like this. Huh? Actually, it should be there. So if you want, I'll bring it now. comparing, we'll get this much. So you just concentrate more on the end equation of time period. If the gas undergoes adiabatic, if it goes adiabatic, no, then you can take help of that adiabatic conditions. Okay, let's take the next one. Carefully make observation. Okay, here we have a film. I think I'll make black color, that one. Well, let's go for some sufficiency idea. Huh? Okay, we have a rod. Let me save it. This is a rod PQ. This is bent at an angle theta, and there's a wire, and there is soap film. So let this be the length L. So the gravity will be acting. Let M be the mass of the rod. Not visible. I'll write nearby it. Slightly, I'll displace this rod and release. You have to calculate the time period of oscillation. If the rod is displaced slightly in vertical direction, and released, find the time period of oscillations. Okay, now what to let this one. Soap film is there. Sufficiency of soap film be ST. All you know enough of this one. Okay, try to think. I think it's also a diagram-based question. Okay, try to notice. So like this, it is being From where that additional film will come, go back to surface tension. From where that additional soap film will come when you displace like this. I think the molecules which are there inside the liquid will climb onto the free surface. It's asking now find the time period of oscillations of this rod. First of all, who will balance this weight? Who will balance this weight? Who will balance the force due to surface tension? Now also what happens, the weight mg will be acting, the force due to surface tension will act. So let's talk about the initially the force due to surface tension. I'll write Fs1. So initially will balance or Fs naught, let it be. So let's start from there. At equilibrium, Fs naught minus mg equals 0. What is Fs naught? Surface tension. 2 times of surface tension into length. What is the length? Length we don't know. We don't know that length. Okay, what is the length? Length is what? Like it should be BC. Minus mg equal to 0. So what is that BC equal to? Or I'll write L naught. Or length x naught. Anything, let it be, no problem. I'll write x naught so that it'll be easy for you to think. Now, what is x naught? Do we know x naught? I think from the triangle tan theta equal to x naught by L. Are you looking this length of the rod? We don't know that one. So what is given? This L is given. So therefore this will be tan theta by 2. Okay, yeah, I'll make correction. So tan theta by 2. Tan theta by 2 should be equal to x naught by 2 by L. This, let me substitute here. 2st, 2L. Keep it in equation 1. Okay, now I'll slightly displace it. Then I'll slightly displace it. When I slightly displace it, tell me what will happen to the layer of soap film. Its area has increased, no? So now more molecules have come. The force due to surface tension, in fact, will increase. And it will accelerate like this here. What to do now? So what is the displacement given? Let it be y. I think some mathematics is what we have to bring. Additional force due to surface tension has to be calculated, no? So if you're finding so difficult, draw one triangle. Draw one triangle. So I'll show the triangle here. So sir, we are not able to understand. Okay, this is what initially. Okay, see this. This is L. Theta by 2, theta by 2. And this is what? X naught by 2. X naught by 2. This is what? Y. If that is theta by 2, this will also be theta by 2. No, this is what additional distance x is there, no? So what is the additional force due to surface tension that is going to act? This part. Or else let's calculate Fs. So what is Fs? So for that we need x. What is x? How to calculate x? So again, tan theta by 2 equal to x by y. X naught is different and x is different. You can see this one. Tan theta by 2 equal to x by y, that one. So what is x is equal to y tan theta by 2. So what is the force due to surface tension? First we'll calculate that. Will be on safer side. Y2, anybody y2? Y2 this. Two surfaces, that's all simple. One what you're seeing and other will be other side. So what you're visualizing is what you can call front, other one be back, or other will be behind. Any of the thing you can use. So what you're visualizing is the front and other will be back or the behind this one or below this. So there'll be air on either side, no? The soft film. Okay, no. So this is a force due to. So this is first thing. We'll write it. Surface tension into. So what is this? X naught plus 2x. I think we are for better position now. So this will become 4STX. So 2STX naught should be equal to mg. Okay, that I'll replace later on. Now what is x? X should be y tan theta by 2. I think we have to really fight with the situation. We have to make observation of the following diagrams. This triangle is very important. Any student is able to think this idea of the problem. Important idea. Got it? No? Okay, let's go for directly. What is MA is equal to? This MA should be equal to Fs minus mg. So what is Fs? 2STX naught. So earlier from this equation, 2STX naught minus mg should be equal to 0. You can see from here. Or else I'll write one more step. MA equal to this should be equal to 0. For STY tan theta by 2 is m. So this will be further. If you want negative sign, you bring it from here. Then A equal to minus omega square y. Okay, what is tan theta by 2 we can define? Earlier we defined it. No? In terms of tan theta by 2, we brought the answer. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Tan theta by 2, I think we can replace with in terms of L. Can we bring the answer? We ended up answer somewhere like this, no? Let me check once. This is 2STX, that one. What is X? We can write it from this one. Tan theta is equal to okay, again, if you want, you can replace from here. This equation you can replace. We can eliminate. In terms of L, we'll get it. Huh? Okay, what we can do is like this tan theta by 2. 4ST tan theta by 2. I'll write one more step. This will going to help us a lot. 4ST L tan theta by 2 should be equal to mg. So that 4ST tan theta by 2, we can write it as mg by L. From 192. Acceleration is equal to 4ST tan theta by 2. So shall I write only L? Check it once. For ST tan theta by 2 m should become G by L. Okay, G by L. Dimensional. So this comparing with okay, this will be better idea. Yeah. Okay, getting the picture now. So like this, you see that one, so many things, thermodynamics, then gravitation, then air. It's a unlimited, this topic is. Okay, let me take you to the next problems. Okay, now we'll take some questions related to simple pendulum. Some questions will take it to related to simple pendulum. Okay, we have a okay, there's a length. Okay, the length, this will be 5L root 2L. And this length is 7L. There's a bob of mass and gravity is there. Two strings are there. So this bob of mass is suspended by two strings. You can see a string of length 5L and 3 root 2L. We have to calculate the time period of oscillations. A bob of mass m is suspended by two strings as shown. Find T. How do it oscillate? It will be the plane of oscillation will be perpendicular to this one. No, not like this. Huh? Perpendicular to plane. So it is slightly displaced into the plane of paper and release. Find the time period of oscillations. So not in XY plane. Suppose we'll define XY plane here. So in which plane it will be? The plane of oscillation is not XY plane, will be YZ plane will be the plane of oscillation. So it should be like into the plane of paper what plane the oscillations will be. So now plane of oscillations, try to remember, not XY plane. YZ plane will be the plane of oscillations. The plane of oscillation. They will explain if the bob of mass is suspended by two strings. I should find the time period. If it is, I'll write it better. If it is given, small displacement perpendicular to plane of triangle. I think more than this information will not be there. The plane of oscillation will be YZ plane. For your understanding purpose, the plane of oscillations will be YZ plane. Okay, what is actually basic idea? So we have to search for the effective length. That's all. So this effective length has to be determined. Or why I'll write it. Okay, how to bring that effective length? So call this is x1, this is x2. We know x1 plus x2 is 7L and right angle triangle 3 root 2L whole square plus x2 square equal to y square. Similarly, 5L whole square equal to looking at the triangle, so 5L whole square should be equal to x1 square plus y square. Two equations, two unknown are there. Solving these two, what happen? Solving these three equations, x1, x2 will get it. After getting x1 and x2, we can calculate y. From y, we can go for effective the length. So what is the time period of oscillations will be 2 pi y by j. So now this is the effective length of the pendulum, not this 3 root L or 5L. Sir, what happens if I displace in xy plane? No, then this will become loose. Then it cannot be not possible for it to be oscillation if I displace it. I'll try to explain. Yeah. So it cannot be like this. The oscillations are not like this. Are you getting? The oscillations are okay. To some extent, with the help of the graphics I'm showing it, try to understand. So the oscillations are not like this. Okay, fine. The oscillations are perpendicular to the plane of diagram. So then what is the effective length of the pendulum? Then this y only. If I displace like this, what will happen? This string will become loose. The right 3 root 2L, the right string will become loose. Then by the time it comes taut, then impulse will come. Due to impulse, again, not possible. It cannot oscillate. It can oscillate like this. Getting some picture? Okay, now how to get x1 and x2? I think solving these two. So first, let me equate this one. This will be 9, 18 L square equal to x2 square plus y square. 25 L square equal to x1 square plus y square. Equating these two will get x2, x1. Then we have one more. Solving this will get expression for anybody value of y? Y equal to 3L. Okay, very good. Yeah, y equal to 3L. So what is the time period? I think what is very important, that particular oscillation in which plane it is oscillating, that is very important. I think until unless if you don't have that information, I think it will be very difficult for you to really to think on a problem. Okay, similarly, we'll take one more. There's a light rod. There's a wall. So I'm bringing another, the pendulum only in this way. So let this be the, here is a bob. This is a bob. So this particular thing, the rod is hinged such that it can rotate in all the directions. Okay, I'll put it. The bob is slightly displaced perpendicular to the plane of the rod and string. Find the time period. Small oscillations. Okay, I think so. The bob is slightly displaced perpendicular to plane of, and the rod is hinged here. This is hinged. It can rotate in all directions. Okay, the string, what's happened? Will it permit it to oscillate like this? And we are not understanding what actually this oscillation and how it will be. Okay, let me try to explain with the help of this. Okay, I think all of you are able to see this. Now, will it oscillate like this? Will the string will permit? String is inextensible, no? So string will not permit. Are you seeing the blue color one? This red color and this bob is there. So it cannot oscillate. Any reason for that? Because the string is inextensible, not possible. Can it oscillate? I think I'm able to show very systematically the thing, that one. So the bob is displaced perpendicular to plane, slightly displaced perpendicular to plane of the rod and the string. So I think this is justified. Not like this, not like this. This is wrong thing. And it cannot go like this. This is also not possible. So it should be like this. But it should not be vertical, not in XY plane. So again, it is in YZ plane. is asking to calculate the time period of oscillation. All of you able to understand? So this rod, this what happened? This rod can rotate like this also, can rotate like this also in any plane. In all directions, it can rotate, but the string will not permit it to swing like this. Not possible. If there was a spring instead of string, okay, it would have been. But here, what happened? It's a string. Let's have a diagram like this. So you should imagine. So just take the pen, pencil, something, and you should able to imagine on your own. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me call this O. Let me call this is P, Q. Okay, let this be R. So if one diagram, the rough way. So we can also think in this way here. The string what will happen will take this particular angle. So slightly I'll displace. This is what the theta, this is what Q. Earlier this is P, no? Now the P will come to this position. I'm just showing some diagram so that it'll be the tension here will act like this. T naught, you can write it. Component of tension, from where the restoring force will come, the component of tension will act in this direction and that will make the rod plus bob to rotate. There also G is there. And there'll be also torque due to the weight also will come. So torque due to weight and component of tension. Okay, still sir, like how we can really find out all these things. So what is the, in terms of length, only what is the information we have? Length of the string is L, length of the rod is 2L is what given. And at the midpoint of the rod, the string is connected. You may end up diagrams of this kind where a student has to make some small observation, nothing big. Let me show this diagram. I'll magnify.